Hello, sweet tooth aficionados and health-conscious foodies alike. Welcome back to This Old Baker podcast. I'm your host, Kim Artlip, and as we embrace the warmer days ahead, there's no treat quite as synonymous with summer as the creamy and delicious scoops of ice cream. But before we reach for that store-bought tub, let's turn our conversation toward a healthier and more rewarding direction, making homemade ice cream. Now, you might ask, why go homemade? Our grandparents did it. Our great-grandparents did it. It was so much fun. And when you make ice cream at home, you take control. You choose high-quality ingredients, and you ditch the preservatives and the artificial additives found in most commercial brands. Plus, it's an activity that not only cools you down, but it brings you joy and satisfaction in crafting your own dessert. What I love about it is you can control your ingredients. Less sugar, you can adjust the sweetness to your preference, which can help lower your calorie intake. You can do dairy alternatives for those of us that are lactose intolerant, or our vegan friends, alternatives like cocoa milk or almond milk can be used. And fresh fruits. We can add in seasonal fruits for a natural flavor and a nutritional boost. And we can make it a healthy treat. While ice cream is often seen as an indulgent snack, but when you make it at home, it can be tailored into a nutritional option. Now, here's some tips. We can incorporate superfoods. Chia seeds, flax seeds, and matcha can be blended in for an additional health kick. Protein-packed scoops. We can add protein powder into your treat to make it into a muscle-building power snack. And antioxidant delights. Utilize dark chocolate or berries, rich in antioxidants for a healthy heart choice. Now, the joy of creating your own ice cream flavors is not just about health. It's about having an incredible amount of fun. Experimenting with different combinations can be a delightful adventure. And you can release your creativity. How about this? Have you ever thought about basil and peach ice cream? How about honey lavender? The possibilities are endless. And it's a family fun activity. It's a wonderful way to bond with family, involve the kids in the process, and make them more interested in what they're eating and what goes into it. And you get that sweet satisfaction. There's nothing like savoring something you've created from scratch, especially when it's as tasty as ice cream. Now, to kickstart your homemade ice cream journey, I'm going to share a simple recipe. It's a classic vanilla bean ice cream. You've seen me make it in videos, and it is 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of whole milk, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 vanilla bean. I usually just use extract, which is like a teaspoon, and a pinch of salt. And in a medium saucepan, you're going to combine the sugar, the milk, the cream, and the salt. Scrape the seed from the vanilla bean, if you're using it, into the mixture, or just pour in your vanilla. And then add the pod. Heat it over medium heat until the sugar dissolves and the mixture's hot, but do not boil it, just hot. Remove it from the heat and let it set and steep for about 30 minutes. You want that vanilla and everything just to all combine into this delicious mix. You're going to remove the vanilla bean pod, if you used it, and you're going to churn it in your ice cream maker according to your manufacturer's instructions. It could be 30 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. It depends, seriously, manufacturer's instructions. And then you're going to transfer that churned ice cream into a freezer-safe container and freeze until firm, typically about 4 hours. And you're going to customize this base with your favorite add-ins and have a refreshing, healthier treat. Now, don't forget to share your homemade creations with us on social media. Tag This Old Baker and hashtag Summer Scoop. Who knows? Your recipe might be the next favorite featured on our next podcast episode. So tune into all of our social media channels at This Old Baker across all the platforms. And remember, summer is about simple joys, like the cool taste of homemade ice cream on a sunny day. So break out those ice cream makers. Let's turn this season into a wholesome, delicious one. Until next time, keep your spoons ready and stay chilled.